Ironwood Games. This is Andrew, and welcome back to our Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky playthrough. We're going to load up our save. See, in our last episode, we saved those two children. We almost got murdered, but our dad showed up to save us. We reported it back to the guild, and now we gotta go home. Finally, for dinner. Hey, Joshua. Do you think I'm really cut out to be a bracer? Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill with a staff, and your nosy personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress. Really? You think so? Sure, but why are you asking? Are you still thinking about what happened back at the tower? Yeah. Because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If Dad hadn't come when he did, he could have been seriously injured. I guess I'm just worried about whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future. That kind of talk doesn't sound like the Estelle I know. Huh? If we fail today, then all that's left to do is take back our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking and worrying about things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like what happened today discourage you? Joshua, you're right. This isn't like me at all. I don't think a serious expression really suits your face either. You laughing like a big ditz is far more natural for you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're gonna see my angry expression if you keep that up. Haha, okay, I admit that last comment was pushing things a bit. I'll overlook it this time, and thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to get home and eat. My stomach just started growling like a bear. Maybe glutton is closer to the mark than ditz. So we got a little bit of like sibling banter. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Bright House is this way. Readjust the maps because they bother me always being off a little askew. Alright, so let's go home. Alright, we're gonna cook dinner. I gotta talk to my dad. Where is he? Aha! We're home, Dad! We finished reporting the guild like you told us to. Good work, kids. The details of your reports will be reviewed at each branch and will affect your pay and rank advancement in the future. Please make sure that you always remember to do it. Don't worry, we will. And before I forget, I got that copy of the liberal news you wanted. There was this letter for you at the guild, too. Hand it over liberal news and letter. A letter, huh? Well, I'm going to get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad? Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there. I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa is happy. How delightful that my daughter has finally understood what a great man her father truly is. There's no need to hold back, Estelle. Come and jump into your father's loving arms. In your dreams. I swear, the men in this house have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up. I guess she's not as depressed as I had thought she'd be. Should I be thanking you, Joshua? I didn't do much. I just gave her a push in the right direction. Estelle's a resilient girl to begin with.
Yes, she is, but she still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work. And overcoming those obstacles is what will teach her to stand on her own 2 feet.
There's that soft side of yours talking again. Oh no! Are eggs supposed to explode like that? I guess I shouldn't have gone in expecting to make a perfect meal in a single try. No, wait! Cooking is supposed to be about passion. Exploding eggs are passionate, right? Now, what's more?
That daughter of mine can sometimes be a little too passionate.
I think I'll go help with dinner. We don't want the curtains to catch fire again. But at this rate, there's no telling when we can expect to have a bite of food ready on the dinner table.
Ha ha! Alright, then let's see what this letter is all about, shall we?
Cassius cuts the letter's seal.
A message from the Erebonian Empire? What? Wow, this is a surprise.
This new dish is what I call Estelle's Eggsplosion over rice. Be sure to savor every last morsel. I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. My compliments to the chef. Hee hee, this is raw talent at its best. Today certainly has been a busy but great day nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers, had our first real assignment, and I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time.
Not to mention the food being delicious. For a first attempt, this dish is actually quite edible. At first I thought I might have to pitch it out the window when you weren't looking, but it seems that technique won't be necessary tonight.
Sometimes you're just so despicably rude, Dad. Don't you know how to be humble and just say something tastes nice?
Alright then, how about this? Boy, I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle.
Thanks, Dad. Wait, business? Are you really leaving again?
Yes. Something unexpected came up. This time I'm going to be away for a while.
Hold on a minute. You're leaving? When?
Tomorrow morning.
What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing. That's just too soon. It's about that letter, isn't it? Was there some sort of incident?
Oh, it's nothing like that. Just a simple investigation. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it'll take me about a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take good care of the house while I'm away.
What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that and take off for who knows how long. We have to accept it, Estelle. A bracer's job is to help those who come to us for help. I know, but what are you going to do about all your jobs here at the Roland branch? You've already accepted a few of them, haven't you?
Oh, only about 5 or 6, so I was thinking, and how about the both of you handle them for me instead?
What? Are you really asking us to do the work that you're supposed to be doing?
That I am. I'll have you do the ones which I think you can accomplish. And I'll ask Shahrazad to handle the difficult ones. So what do you say?
Sure, of course we will. You're okay doing these too, right, Joshua? Yeah, no problem. Looks like a good way to get some experience as a bracer.
Then it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Ina know about the change of plan before I leave.
All right, I'm starting to feel more determined than ever. We'll have to bust our tails with these jobs so we don't tarnish your name while you're gone.
Oh, Estelle, my beloved daughter, Papa is so proud. Oh, my dear Lena, who art in heaven, can you see your daughter now? Our little Estelle has grown up to be such a lovely young woman.
Face it, Dad, you're getting old. If people lose their trust in you at this age, you might as well just throw in the towel forever. I'm only helping you out because I'm your daughter, and I have a duty to pay you back for the last 16 years.
I'm only 45, and what's more, I'm very likely the most active member of the entire guild.
Not bad for a pair of comedians. By the way, Dad, which flight will you be on tomorrow? The one headed for Grand Cell or the one headed for Bose?
I'll be on the one headed for Grand Cell. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning.
That means I'll have to get up a little earlier tomorrow. I'd better set my alarm clock just in case. We got a lot of story today. Hopefully we'll get into some action soon, but let's see how things develop. Dad.
Are you still awake, Joshua?
You'd better hold off on the liquor, or Estelle will get mad again.
This is just my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink?
I'll pass. Actually, what I should be saying here is don't offer alcohol to minors. I'm not like Shara, who would jump at any chance to enjoy a drink or 10.
Ha ha, that's because she holds her liquor bet much better than I do.
There's something really serious happening, isn't there?
There's no conclusive evidence, but there appears to be some sort of movement within the Empire.
The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty suspicious.
This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian embassy to see what turns up.
Understood. I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone.
Don't you spoil that girl, you hear me? Now that she's become a bracer, she needs to learn to look after herself.
Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has talent with the staff as well. There's no doubt in my mind that she'll be a first-class bracer someday.
Yet at present, she's like a babe in arms who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in life. And Joshua, the same thing can be said for you too. It's already been 5 years since you became a part of this family, hasn't it? How time does fly.
Yes, it sure does seem that way.
How about what you said back then? Are you sure you won't reconsider taking those words back?
For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this may sound stubborn, but I can't take back what I said. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize, but I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase these past 5 years. Estelle and I will always be your family, no matter what may befall you.
Thanks, Dad. Prologue. A Father's Love, A New Beginning. The Legend of Heroes. Trails in the Sky. Alright, so it looks like we finally got through all of the introductory pieces to hit the official prologue. Or perhaps that's the end of the prologue. And now we're going to start the story proper. Unclear.
Well, looks like it's time for me to board my flight. Estelle, don't do anything I wouldn't do myself, and try not to be a handful for Joshua either.
For the umpteenth time, I heard you already. How about you try not to go overboard yourself with your own work? You're not getting any younger, you know.
Say what you will, but I'm not about to be overtaken by any youngsters. Charizard, I'm really sorry about placing all this work on your shoulders at the last minute.
Please, don't be. I am slightly concerned, however, about whether or not I can do a decent job in your place.
There's no need to be humble, Silver Streak. And I don't mean to make your life any more difficult, but please keep an eye on these two.
You just leave that to me. Is tightening up the reins and not spoiling these two fine with you?
You definitely understand the way I think.
What's this all about? Haha, it looks to me like a mutual understanding between master and pupil. The Gransel-bound airliner Lind will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now.
Uh-oh, I'd better take my seat.
Have a great trip, Dad. We'll take care of everything here while you're gone. I'm not sure everywhere you'll be going, but don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. A little fancy something would be nice.
Hey now, this trip is for business, not pleasure. If I have any money left over, I'll certainly think about it though. Alright, you two, be good while I'm gone.
He's gone again. Yeah. Come on, you two. There's no need to look so down. Your father will be back in no time. I don't know what kind of investigation he's been asked to do, but when it comes to your father, he'll have it done before you know it. I'm not sad that he's gone. He's always been away more than he's been at home. All right, if you say so. Anyway, I'm going to get to work on these jobs your father left for me. But if you run into any trouble, give me a holler. Will do, but first I'd like to try and finish a few jobs with Joshua. I want to see what we're capable of doing as junior bracers. All right, if you insist. I imagine that with Joshua tagging along, there's probably not much to be worried about. Good luck, you two. Thanks. We'll do our best. So what do you want to do now, Estelle? Shall we go stop by the guild? Yeah, we should probably talk to Ina and find out what jobs are waiting for us. Let's go! Alright, so we've got control again. Alright, so we'll go to the guild. You will see what kind of jobs we can acquire. There we go. Straighten out my map so it looks beautiful for me again. Okay, find the shiny rock. So these are our kind of job board quests. I'd like someone to find my shiny rock. Please speak to me directly for details. I think I might have dropped it behind the Melder's Orbital Factory. So we need to find Charles. And Milch Main Road Monster. Difficulty low. A ferocious monster known as a pine plant has been spotted roaming the Milch Main Road. Braces from this branch are requested to deal with its threat immediately. Okay. So we need to find Charles. And then we can do the Milch Main Road. Let's talk to Ina. Oh, good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Has your father already left? Yep, Just barely. That's why we came here to find out about the jobs he left for us. Sure. There are a total of 3 jobs I have lined up for you. For the first one, I'd like you to head out to the farm west of here. The farm west of here? Isn't that where Tio lives? Tio? I seem to have heard that name somewhere before. Tio Purzel. She was one of our classmates at Sunday school. She's also the Purzel farm owner's daughter. Oh, really? It's actually the Purzel farm that put in a request to have someone exterminate some monsters. Are they really having problems like that? Fortunately, nobody has been hurt, but the owner and his family are upset over their fields being destroyed by the creatures. Therefore, the guild received an extermination request. I would never have expected something like that to happen. Okay, we'll head out there right now. Here, take this with you. We received the guild referral. This document certifies that you were dispatched by the guild. Please give it to the owner of the farm. We already know Tio's father pretty well, so I don't think this is necessary. But we'll take it just in case. Alright, so we got a task. Along with our 2 jobs. Let's go see if we can start finishing some things off. Let's see if we can figure out who Charles is. Oh, alright, so this is her son Charles. So maybe we're looking for a kid. As you can tell, I'm not reading all of these things because I don't have time for that, and I don't want to. So this lady is a son named Charles, and we gotta figure out where he lived so that we can find his shiny red rock. I feel like we looked last time to see about some speed settings and we couldn't find anything. Maybe we'll look again at the text because these conversations kind of take up some time, and that's not exciting to me. Alright, let's see. Where is Charles? That's Pat and Luke. We gotta figure out where this Charles kid might have gone to. So we can talk to him about his shiny red rock. Is this the church? Yeah. I think. But you never know. Let's look around for Mr. Charles. Perhaps gotta figure out where this farm is as well. So let's see. Where could Charles have gone? Let's go to the Orbital factory. Was Charles in here? Maybe this is Charles. Charles, this is really weird. Where could it have gone? Oh, excuse me, but can I ask you something? You didn't see a shiny rock around here anywhere, did you? Huh? A shiny rock? Yeah, that's right, one that sparkles. You didn't see a rock like that lying around anywhere, did you? Are you saying you lost something? I don't recall seeing anything like that. Do you know where you might have dropped it? My mom was calling for me, so I ran over to the general goods store where she was. I know I had it in my hand at the time, but when I came back here, it was gone. General goods store? You mean Mr. Ryan's store, right? Did you look in front of his store? Obviously, that's the first place I looked. You don't need to treat me like a kid, you know. But aren't you a charmer? Well, I already asked the Bracer Guild to help find it, so I'm sure it'll show up sooner or later. If you do happen to come across it, give me a holler straight away. I'll probably be around. Okay, so we did talk to Charles. Upstairs. Maybe it's upstairs. This lady knows where it is. Let's ask Mr. Ryan. Maybe he knows where it is. He doesn't seem to know where it is, so... walk around town trying to find this silly shiny rock for this kid that's probably just a pebble. What's the matter? I wonder what that is. There's something shining down there through the sewer grate. You're right. It looks like something must have fallen through. The sewers? Don't tell me you forgot about the sewers already. You know, that smelly monster-infested places we were in not that long ago? Oh, right. Those sewers. We went there during our practical training, right? The entrance to the sewers should be just behind the chapel. If you're so interested in what's down there, then how about we check it out a little later? Sure, let's do that. Okay, so it looks like we need to go down into the sewers. And I think the entrance to the sewers is down this way. So we'll go down to the sewers. I think that's here. Into the sewers. And perhaps we will be able to find the shiny... battles, and we'll find the shiny rock for our friend. Charles, that's his name.
All right! We rule!
And perhaps we will even get enough points to level up again while we're down here. Okay. So I think we're gonna split this up. And each take on one, which means we will take a hit. Oh, or we'll get a nice miss. Oh, but then we missed. Okay.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I think last time we looked at the Orbital factory, and we need more green. Heal.
All right, we're good to go.
Okay, so these guys give us the green. So we might find a few more of them, which will be good. Very, very good. Okay. Soul blur. Them. Get a little bonus strength, that's fine.
All right, we're good to go.
Good, lots of greens. More flying guys to get some more green.
Here I come!
That's that then. Let's move out.
Let's see, is that the shiny rock right there? Do some more. Attacks a little bit here, that's fine. Be out. EP real quick for my friend Joshua. Let's try and do an attack. I don't think he'll be able to do it.
Piece of cake!
Found a quartz fragment. Door is rusted, appears to be locked. Try and fight some of these guys. Alright, we got our
Let's do this!
craft up, so we might as well use it. Because we had a couple, we were gonna strike twice before it hit. We could
That's that
have
then.
saved it for later.
Let's move
but,
out!
I'm happy to just do it. Our Estelle leveled up. I don't want to fight that monster. I only really want to fight the little swarm bugs, but it looks like there's no other monsters down here, so we'll finish this guy off. Oh, and there's some swarm bugs. Okay. So we're gonna... yeah, we'll use the rest of his magic to finish these guys off. We'll probably have to have Estelle heal. What is his craft? Dual strike, but I don't have any. I don't have enough craft points for it, so yeah, we'll just attack here. Okay, take a hit here. Estelle is going to. So if we do that, that actually gives him a bonus. We can actually just eliminate him and then get 2 hits in a row. So, you know, kind of taking advantage of the turn meter and kind of seeing the impact of your actions is pretty important, because there, instead of healing, probably would have ended up with more damage.
Piece of cake.
We just were able to eliminate the enemies before they even had a chance to do anything. And that's the way I like it. Let's just keep them off their turns. We'll rest here. So we got a lot of story today, of exposition about setting up maybe the conflict, the world at large piece, and then we got a little quest done here as well. So I think we needed 30 of the green, and we're at 29 on the green, so I don't think we'll get there to open our orbments, but hey, is that rock? Could it be that this is the rock you've been looking for? Handed over quartz fragment. Yep, this is the one, my shiny rock. Why is it all dirty like this? Hey, don't you have something else to say before you complain? You guys are bracers, right? I've already paid your money to the guild. Therefore, I think I have the right to complain. That's not the problem here. Calm down, Estelle. He's just a kid. I know that, but this quartz is what you were looking for, right? Yeah, that's the one. This rock is really quartz? You mean the same kind of quartz that's in an orbment? Yep, it's the same kind of quartz made of sapith. It's chipped, so it doesn't function anymore. I see. So this rock belonged to an orbment. What's wrong? You seem a bit out of it. Who, me? Oh, it's nothing. I'm glad you found it. I guess that's about it then. Oh, that reminds me. I almost forgot. Here, take these. Received drill meatball times 5. My mom gives these to me and tells me they're healthy, but they're kind of bitter, so I can't stand them. Anyway, I appreciate what you did for me today. Seriously? What a cheeky little kid. I'm sure it's a difficult age for him. But I wonder why he was searching for that quartz. What do you mean? Now that you mention it, does seem a little strange. But, oh well. Everyone has something they think is important. Truer words couldn't be spoken. Perhaps that kid has an interest in orbments. I, for one, don't see what's so interesting about these overly complex gadgets. My brain goes numb just thinking about them. Except for the fact that you'll have to get used to them sooner or later. You won't be able to fulfill your job as a bracer if you can't use one. Alright, I'll try and learn. Quest, find the shiny rock completed. Alright, we're gonna go through here real quick. And see, modify trade. Open a slot. Yeah, we need... Oh, we still need some blue, too. Okay. So, we need blue, we need green. We can't do that yet. So, we'll just keep our Sepith that we have. Let's go back in and turn in that quest, I think. We can report it. Reported results for Find the Shiny Rock. We got our payment, we got our bracer points. We are still at 9th class. Good work. It seems like you completed your objective without any trouble. If you finish any other jobs, please come back and report again. Cool. Okay. Let's look at our job board. See if anything else showed up. Nope, we reported that one, so we're done. And then we have this Milchbane Road Monster. And we'll go out to the Perzel Farm to solve that mystery as well. So, I think we'll end there. Thanks for joining us. I know it was a little bit of story, not a lot of action today, but in the next ones we'll get some more. We'll get some more action, and we'll get some good stuff going on. Until then, thanks for joining us, and have a good one. We'll see you next time. Bye.